Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, chewies and chewettes. I hope that everybody's doing amazing today. It is 11:19. Yes, sir. And we got a lot of news to cover today. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified every time we are online. And buenos dias, guys. We're doing a chill pre-market stream. We'll check the stock market heat map, crypto bubbles, and break down what's going on in the market in normal human language. Also, we hit 1 million views in Billonario. Let's go. Thank you so much. If you haven't seen it yet, it's in the description. Drop a message in the chat. Where are you watching from? And are you mostly here for stocks or crypto today? All right. Let's see what futures are doing, guys. S&P 500 futures up about 0.43%, Nasdaq 100 futures up about 0.48%, and the Dow futures up around 0.22%. So markets are slightly green, but the context is important. We just had the first 4-day losing streak since August. The AI trade has been hit hard. People are worried about high valuations and spending. Nvidia is down more than 12% from its October 29th peak. That is the sharpest drop since the Liberation Day volatility earlier in the year. And I want to go ahead and take a quick peek at that. Oh, by the way, and the DXY is looking kind of bullish right now. We're hitting the 200 EMA, so I want to keep an eye on that. So that means that the Euro, the GBP are down, and the USD JPY is actually up. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Actually, I've been holding the trade since yesterday. And hopefully we'll get some more clarity in here about what will happen next. But anyways, I want to continue with Nvidia. Let's take a look at Nvidia real quick. From 181, today we're at 184. So it's actually bouncing back quite a bit. Not a lot, but something is something. And even big AI deals didn't help sentiment. Nvidia committed up to $10 billion to Anthropic. Microsoft up to $5 billion. And Microsoft today is at $492. Anthropic will buy $30 billion of Azure computing. And still, both stocks fell off. That tells you investors are nervous. A lot of people are now talking about a possible AI bubble. So they're more cautious. From the same snapshot, guys, Bitcoin, it is down to 91,254. And I told you guys we were looking like it was gonna go down. And there's a rumor out there that supposedly the dude called Jeffrey E., he actually was investing in Bitcoin. Whoa. That's actually a quite interesting story in the development. If he was the one that created that, that's, I don't know, bro. That's one of the rumors that supposedly he created, investing in it. I don't know too much, but definitely we will have to wait and find out if more information comes out. Gold is at 4,109. Some people were saying that it was gonna tank, bro. We're at 1119. We're at 4,100. I told you guys we needed to just go up and then down. That's where we are right now, my bros. And hopefully we'll get more clarity if this is gonna be a strong resistance, which actually kind of looks like it. It's starting to reject here, the gold. So maybe it does go down back to 4,000. Or if it breaks, we're gonna have to wait to see if we go 4,200s or even higher, 4,300s. Really depends on whatever it does over here in this resistance. On oil, let's take a look at US oil. US oil today is at 58.97. Quite crazy, guys. We're actually very, very down. That means that something is brewing up in the background. Macroeconomic news. I know there's been a lot of investments from other foreign countries, so we'll see. So stocks slightly up, guys. Bitcoin is red and oil is down. So a few things happening right now. Not bad at all. Actually pretty nice to see all of this. Let me confirm that this is looking good. Okay, cool. for some reason. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure that my YouTube is updated. I sometimes have a lot of problems with YouTube, bro. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Perfect. We're back. And let's see what else is happening here in the news. I got a lot of things happening, bro. A lot of headlines that I want to talk about. So let me go ahead and pull up my notes. Okay, guys, the next story. It is all about Trump versus healthcare. Yes, versus health insurers. Trump is still pushing his idea to revamp Obamacare. Right now, government subsidies help people pay for insurance, and that money ends up going to insurance companies. He's saying insurers are big, fat, rich, and have ripped off America for too long. I think that's true, bro. He wants to end those subsidies going to insurers and instead send the money directly to people into accounts so they buy their own health insurance. But I think the problem with that will be like maybe the health insurers raise their prices, right? He wrote in all caps that the only healthcare he'll support is money going back to the people and told Congress not to waste time on anything else. So in simple terms, he wants to take power and money away from big insurance companies and give people cash to negotiate their own plans. For markets, this mainly hits health insurance stocks, UNH, CI, ELV, CVS, HUM, because their business models depend on how the government supports coverage. And I want to take a look at those whenever the market opens to see if we're going to be looking bullish or bearish, whatever it is. I just want to review it. But anyways, more news into the tech sector. So let's go ahead and go back to tech. Let's have over here, I don't know, let's put Apple in the background. Apple today 266 from 267 yesterday. Apple's still looking good. It says over here, there's a big US Saudi AI investment forum in Washington D.C. CEOs attending include Tesla, Nvidia, Palantir, Qualcomm, Cisco, IBM, Google, Salesforce, Adobe, Supermicro, plus energy, defense, health, and finance players like Chevron, Aramco, Halliburton, Lockheed, Boeing, Blackstone, and Pfizer. Trump is expected to speak. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is attending. It's his first trip to the U.S. since 2018. The event is about the next wave of tech progress, architectures, models, and investments powering a more intelligent and interconnected future. So that's code for massive AI and infrastructure money moving around between the US and the Middle East. So a lot of companies making moves right now. We got 2 minutes left to go, guys, before the market opens. Let's go to Tesla. Tesla yesterday closing at 401. Today we're at 406. Staying with that theme, Elon Musk just made his first public visit to the White House since his first rift with Trump earlier this year. He was there for a gala dinner honoring the Saudi Crown Prince. In the room, Musk, Tim Cook, Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang, big investors like Bill Ackman, and U.S. political leaders like VP J.D. Vance and House Speaker Mike Johnson. So the relationship between Musk and Trump looks like it's warming up again. On the Tesla side, Tesla got approval for its robotaxi ride-hailing service in Arizona. This is the third U.S. state for the service after Austin and the San Francisco Bay Area. Right now, Arizona requires a human safety driver, so it's not fully driverless yet. Tesla wants to expand into Phoenix Metro, and they've also shown interest in Nevada, Arizona, and Florida broadly, expanding to 5 new cities. Simple takeaway, Tesla is slowly turning robotaxis into a real business, state by state, still supervised by the foundation being laid. And as you can see, Tesla 406 this morning, my bros. Okay. Now let's go to Palantir. A lot of people looking for Palantir updates. Currently, Palantir 167.88. We did go down. There's been some sell-off by other major players. So definitely something to keep an eye on and be very, very careful with. But it says over here, let's see some AI data infrastructure stories. Palantir plus PwC UK are deepening their alliance with a multi-million-pound investment from PwC. The idea combine PwC's industry and consulting expertise with Palantir's AI and data platforms to help clients solve complex problems and transform operations. This is a next chapter following a successful collaboration from 2023. Palantir isn't just selling software alone, they're partnering with big consulting firms to push their AI tools into more industries. Continuing with tech, guys. I'm not done with tech, and the market has opened. Google today is waking up at 289.4. Actually, we may see higher highs. It says over here, Google DeepMind Singapore lab. Google DeepMind is opening an AI research lab in Singapore. They'll work with governments, business, universities, etc. across Asia Pacific. Focus, language, and cultural inclusivity for Asia Pacific, improving Gemini, applying new models across Google products and cloud. So Google is planting more AI flags in APAC, not just in the US and Europe. Moving to Nokia, bro, one of my favorites. 613, not my favorite today. 613 for Nokia is reorganizing into main units: network infrastructure, growth area focused on AI data centers, mobile infrastructure aiming for leadership in AI native networks, and 6G. This starts January 1st, 2026. They created Nokia Defense as an incubation unit for defense connectivity using Experience Plus, former Finnish ambassador to the US. They signed a $1 billion deal with Nvidia, giving Nvidia a 3% stake in Nokia. Nvidia's chips will boost Nokia's 5G to 6G radio components. They set long-term targets: 2.7 to 3.2 billion euros in annual operating profit by 2028, 6 to 8% sales growth in network infrastructure from 2025 to 2028. Despite the AI story, the stock was actually down 3.6% pre-market in the article. So, Nokia wants to be one of the main players connecting all these AI data centers, 6G, and defense. Okay, let's go talk about chips. Wow, there's a lot of stuff, bro. Look at this. Whoa, Nokia going down, down, down. Actually, let me take a look at the DXY, bro. I want to see what's happening here. So the DXY 99.82. Okay, I think we're creating a resistance. Let's see. Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD pushing up. JP USD pushing up. USD JPY pushing down. Perfect. That's what I was expecting. We were having too much of a upside, but I still think that we are in the right direction. We can't ignore the trend. So be very careful whenever you trade, guys. But anyways, let me see over here the chat. Man, I should just put myself sleeping and put a chart here. It's crazy, bro. Just put a picture there, bro. But anyways, AMD, bro. Let's take a look at AMD. AMD. 228.73, guys. So we definitely were overbought. So that's why we're going down. A lot of people taking profits. But this is big for AI investors and data centers. Citi on chips, AMD's king of the hill. After the recent correction, Citi is still bullish on semiconductors. AMD is the favorite. They called it the king of the hill, thanks to strong expected earnings growth in 2027 and positive feedback after AMD's Analyst Day. Broadcom is still a top holding, but investors want more clarity on upside from its custom TPUs. Nvidia is still huge, but some investors now prefer AMD or Broadcom in the near term because Nvidia's EPS growth looks slower. Intel. Actually, let's take a look at Intel. 34.48 today. Intel sentiment is improving because of its server CPU business and foundry discussions, but Citi still doesn't see a clear path to profit in the foundry business. Micron and chip space, guys. Actually, Micron MU. Let's take a look at that. It's been doing well, but today we're at 228, breaking a trend line. Our target has been reached. Congratulations for those who were patient. Micron and chip equipment names are facing questions. Some worry that fab equipment spending might exceed $120 billion and that Micron won't get back to its peak margins from 2017. The analog chip space is seen as dead for now, except for analog devices. Citi thinks an upturn will eventually come due to low inventory and depressed margins. Nvidia, once again, in the headlines. 183 today. Nvidia is planning to use LPDDR memory, like smartphones, instead of DDR5 in its AI servers. Why? LPDDR uses less power, helping cut AI server energy costs. But here's the twist: each AI server uses way more memory chips than a phone. If servers start using LPDDR at scale, it's likely suddenly adding another giant smartphone customer to the supply chain. Memory makers like Samsung and Micron are already facing shortages of older DRAM because they focus more on HBM for AI. If they now have to divert more capacity to LPDDR for Nvidia, server memory prices could double by the end of 2026. That will raise costs for cloud providers and AI developers on top of already heavy spending on GPUs and power upgrades. Cheap AI isn't guaranteed. As Nvidia changes how servers are built, memory could become the next bottleneck, and that can push AI costs up. Okay, guys, I'm almost done. I just wanted to take a look at the XY. Let's see how the XY is doing. Okay. In stock market heat map. We are actually more gray than green and red. Energy minerals is actually very down. I thought health services was gonna be more red, but not that bad. Seems like pretty calm today, honestly. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to check out is WBD. So Warner Bros. Discovery. And actually, I wanted to check out DraftKings too, but let's see WBD here. WBD is currently at 23.74. Not bad. But why is it up? So Warner Bros. Discovery shares rose after a report that Paramount Skydance was preparing a $71 billion bid for the company with backing from Saudi, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi for sovereign wealth funds. The structure mentioned each run around $7 billion and Paramount Skydance about $50 billion. But then Paramount called the report categorically inaccurate, saying the process is confidential and they won't comment until it's over. WBD had already rejected a prior offer of $23.50 per share. Netflix and Comcast are also reportedly interested in pieces of Warner Bros. So there's clearly interest in Warner Bros, but lots of rumors and denials. Is still live M&A story, still in development, guys. Rare Earths getting up today. Yay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at that. MP Materials, bro. MP Materials with that rejection, bro. Look at that, bro. That was a beautiful setup, bro. Didn't I tell you, bro, we needed a higher low? There you go. That's what we wanted, bro. Boom. We got it. Simple. Okay, I want to take a look at DraftKings. I would love to trade, but I've been begging my dad put some save money on a credit card to trade. I wouldn't do that, though. I wouldn't do that. Use disposable income. Start with very little, bro. Start with $100 if you can, and start investing like things that you are like you love, you know, and understand. Wow, DraftKings is in the support, bro. We're getting to oversold territory, so I want to keep an eye on that. Man, I had an amazing trade from yesterday, and I actually closed it. Made some good profits. Okay, the last thing I want to review is DraftKings. So let me give you the headlines. So this is the one for the sports and betting people. DraftKings and FanDuel both resigned from the American Gaming Association. The fight is over prediction markets, platforms where people bet on outcomes like sports, maybe other events. The AGA says prediction markets operate outside normal state regulations. They bypass responsible gaming and consumer protections. They prefer state-level oversight, not new federal rules via the CFTC. So DraftKings and FanDuel are going their own way. FanDuel predicts the CME group launches in December. Will start in states that don't allow traditional online sports betting. Let users bet on sports outcomes and CME-listed benchmarks. DraftKings predictions aims to launch by late 2025 or early 2026, also in states where they don't yet have a sportsbook. Analysts think prediction markets might push more states to legalize or update betting laws. It also sends a message to states that want to raise tax rates too much. Companies can innovate around restrictions. And some states still have no legalized sports betting at all, like California, Texas, so these new products target that gap. And that's it, bro. I wanted to check out the heat map once again. See what we're doing here. It's still gray, more green than gray. The last few days have been bearish, so starting to look a little bit better now. And I want to go ahead and take a look at my Rivian 1454. See how we're doing there. Yeah, we needed this. I actually expected this to happen. You can see the resistance that we marked up. And waiting for that trend line to be broken. Let's see what else I got over here. TerraWolf is 1225. Let's go with the bounce. Let's go. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. What else we got in the list here? Oh, let's take a look at Snapchat 811. Oh, Snapchat back down to 811. Lyft back down to 2160s. Not bad. Not a bad price point. Not a bad price point. For my OMI homies, 0.00018886. We're actually looking very, very good. OMI homies. We are gonna be getting an amazing golden cross. 50, 14, and 200 exponential moving averages crossing in the 4 hour. That is significant, okay? That is very, very significant. It means to me that we are gonna go back up, bro. It seems like we may be heading back to 0.0005. That means that we can more than double our initial investment. So I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on this. Bible Thumper, you found a Nokia entry point. Yeah, Nokia needed to retrace, and let's see how we're doing. 605. Yeah, bro, Nokia maybe at 540s will be an amazing price point. We have a gap already left behind. This could be a great draw opportunity in my perspective. It's good today. Yeah. It's looking like we want to get in over here at 540s. Could be good. A great price point. But look, Bitcoin 91,560s. Still holding the 90,000s. I actually expected Bitcoin to go to 90K, but I kind of expected it to go even further down. I'm going to be honest. It can't even drop to 65K, bro. If it does that, I'm going to buy it without thinking about it. I may need to hold off some things, but I kind of dig it. Keeping an eye on the dollar, guys. So the dollar is at 99.844. And we're so close to that 200 EMA. Look at that. One last push up, bro. And then if we go down, we gotta revisit the support area. It's kind of what I want to see. XRP 212. Wow, that's crazy. XRP 212, bro. Cardano 46 cents. I heard recently that somebody made about $45 million in Cardano, and you know what happened to him? He didn't sell. He held, and then everything started to go down. That 45 million became 10 million. He exchanged it to a Cardano stablecoin, and that Cardano stablecoin collapsed. and from those 11 million, he only has 1 million. I mean, 1 million is enough, but bro, I mean, you should have taken profit at least, like, if you have 45 million, heck, bro, take at least 10 million out or 5 million. You're gonna buy a little bit more if in case if it doesn't drop, bro. And not only that, is that Nokia is getting a lot of attraction, like from Nvidia and other investors. Nvidia, I mean Nokia is gonna become one of the AI players, the most important AI players. I really believe so, bro. We're down 610, it's fine, but it's that Cohen and family. I guess they took some profit out of the table. Man, my investments were right in the dollar going up, bro. The dollar's still going up. Look at the dollar, bro. Look at the USD JPY. And my entry was at 155. Could have been easy $10, $11 right now for 0.01. See if this resistance is true. And let me remove all of this. I want to check out Forex Factory. So the only red folder news is FOMC meeting minutes. That's the only one. Bro, my analysis was so on point for the dollar. I'm a little frustrated right now. Let's see if this becomes a reality. Let me look at. Let's see, Nokia 613. Okay, rejecting. Huge gap, bro. Look at that. Look at the rejection. Super oversold in the 5 minutes. In the 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. 4 hours is getting oversold, bro. But we got a lot of time frames already getting oversold here. Look at Google, $300. Let's go. Let's go, bro. I've been investing in Google for so long. Hey, thank you for the likes, my bros. Rivian 1466. Let's go, Rivian. Terrawolf 1230. Let's go. We just gotta get a bounce back. There's been a lot of political noise recently, guys, so we are getting volatility out of it. Even with the files that they're trying to come out with, bro, think it's important for people to know what the heck is happening with that, bro. Beyond Meat. Let's take a look at BYND. BYND. We're at 102. I'm not selling either, bro. I already invested in this. It's too low for me. I don't think if Beyond liquidates, bro. I mean, sad, but I feel like Beyond is still a good product. I used to use it a lot. One of my best times in life in health. $101 right now, bro. Yeah, if you invest the money that you can lose, I mean, but honestly, if this is getting squeezed, bro, the expectations are, so it's better to say the possibility of me losing this money is lower than making money. Then I think it's a good trade. Okay, got some things happening right now. Oh, look at the dollar, bro. It's getting strong. I told you guys the DXY was gonna get strong, bro. Just wanna see what happens here when it reaches the resistance. Man, and I thought that it wasn't gonna go up higher than this. It's actually doing it, bro. Let's see how Philip Morris PM 155. Let's go. Oh, he broke a trend line, bro. He broke the trend line. Yes, sir. Look at that, bro. We broke the downward channel, bro. We broke it, and now we're going up. It's creating a double top, so I expect a little bit of downside. See here, you know, the resistance. Small one, but definitely something to keep in mind. Bitcoin 91,600. Been getting big investors. Well, the price is good, right? Like, if you think about it, because whatever happens with a big company like this and we get to a big support, it's just that a lot of big companies are gonna start buying. On long time frame, we're still on, in a downward channel, you can see, but we did break this one, so that means that we can head a little bit higher. Let's see if we can get to 170s. It's looking good. It's looking good. Not a lot of volume though. Man, crypto looks bad, bro. Crypto looks like it's bearish. And the only one that I'm liking is OMI, bro. OMI for the win. Let's get that OMI to $10, bro. I'll tell you another story whenever that happens. Oh, yo. Man, that USD APY trade that I had was perfect, bro. Anything can lose a lot of value, bro. Keep in mind, big investors, big money, they take, bro, like you do 5% for them is like potentially millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Millions of dollars. Look at Google, bro. $300 all-time high, guys. Wow. We called it out here, bro. 317 was the price point that I wanted, so actually looking good. Looks for some investing music, bro. Today I gotta focus a lot in work, but I wanted to do this live stream. MP keeps running. My sell and buy back in 3 hours or tomorrow. MP? Let's take a look at MP. MP, I will say potentially hold, bro. If you want to do the whole buy, sell, and buy, it kind of makes sense because we're at the 200 EMA, and if we do get the last, like, you know, downside at 59, 50s, around that, then it just makes sense for your re-entries because that will be the third touch of a trend line. But for me, this is looking bullish, bro. If we break this support, you already know we're gonna go high. We're gonna go to the next area. Should be around here, bro. Should be around 77. But at the end of the day, I kind of feel like it's going to go to 97. So, and remember, yesterday there was some investments regarding rare earths in the United States. About $600 billion to $1 trillion was invested in the US. So a lot of things will be moving today because new money is coming up. Money that wasn't in the market. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm trying to say. They seem to consistently overcorrect. Yeah. That's how it is, bro. That's how it is, my bro. Man. I should have held some... Hey, I'm just like you, bro. I should have held some positions right now that I was making profits and I didn't let it run. Specifically with the dollar. I kind of expected this to drop. And I expected the dollar to just keep going up. And we're hitting a resistance in the dollar, so I want to see what happens here, bro. Intel 35, bro. Look at that. Nvidia 187, bro. Bouncing back. I'm telling you, bro. All that money that came yesterday, this is what's moving, bro. Everybody who was in that dinner from the White House, bro. Crazy. I don't like to mix politics with investments, but wherever money flows, that's how you know, bro. Look at TerraWolf 1237, bro. Bouncing back. And let me look at my FSKAX. Okay. We're retracing a little bit. Kind of wanted to see that. The dollar's strong, bro. Dollar strong. Look at that, bro. From yesterday's investments. Oh, that trade, that break of a trend line was an easy one, bro. That's what we wanted to see. Dang it, bro. This is all I've been waiting for since forever. Literally, bro. Look at this. I've been trying to get into the dollar since here. Since all of this mess. All of this mess, I wanted to get into the dollar. And look. Patterns. 2, 3. Third touch of a trend line, bro. Third touch of the trend line. The dollar is going up as expected. And it may go even further up. Bro, I was waiting for this for so long. And I second guessed a little bit on my part, so. Let's look at MP Materials. Let's see how he's doing. 63.55. Let's go, bro. Looking good. Bro, this is looking good. I want to see it break this resistance. If we do, bro, we're good. We're solid. Dímelo, Steven. Never found the entry you were looking for? For which one, bro? Oh, this is one of the entries I was looking for, literally. 88. Yeah, it makes sense if you go 88. It's like the resistance. Oh, for the dollar? Yeah, I didn't pay attention to my charts on my computer. I should have done that. I did so, but I didn't take the advantage of the opportunity, bro. I should have entered the dollar here. And I think I called it last week when we reached the 200 EMA. I'm like, oh, and I didn't get in. I literally called it out. But I didn't get in. Didn't take action. Bro, the dollar seems like it's gonna whoosh. This is the last area that I'm waiting for the dollar to hit. And if it goes down, blessed be it. But I see it going up. I see the dollar going up. Dímelo, your fellow bacon. Welcome. I hope you're doing good. I should, Bible Thumper, I should add you as a moderator. Just why not? If you want to. Since you've been here consistently, bro. And I know my channel is like a little bit like, oh, music and investing, but I'm doing more like the live streams for investing because okay. Ah, you're fine, bro. Miss yesterday is all good, bro. This is a financial gym. Yeah, I totally missed the opportunity, bro. I called it out last week. I was like, man, I should get out of this. I made some good profit last week, and I should have just bought when the drop happened, bro. And this is literally what I was waiting for. Look at that. Look at the dollar, 99.93. And look at euro. Dang it, bro. No. That's actually good. My analysis was right. It's leaving me behind. No. That's how I feel. Let's see the stock market heat map. Let's see what we're doing. Google is up 6%. AVGO's 5. Wow, a lot of things moving. Oh, look at that, bro. Wow, this is actually looking much better, bro. Nvidia 3%, Oracle 3%, LRCX 4.5, AMAT 2.9, GEV 4.74%. It's actually doing good, bro. The market is doing good. It's not bad, bro. ZETH? What is that, bro? I remember when you used to play Blox Fruits. I still play Blox Fruits. What are you talking about, bro? Hey, if you have to deal with school and stuff, bro, important. I think that's more important than anything else. CETH? ZETH. Why are you saying that, bro? Let's take a look at CETH against the USD. Why do you want me to invest in this, bro? It doesn't make sense to invest in crypto right now. Unless you're doing DCA. I don't know if this is the one that you're looking for. Or it's getting to oversold territory, so. But I don't know, man. I'm getting into something new. It's very hard for me. I just need to research a little bit more. Let's look at gold. Gold, 4,122. Look at that. Another shitcoin? Yeah, maybe. Look at this. Look at the euro going down. I totally expected this, man. The only reason I kind of believe this was gonna go down is because of that daily candle, bro. This here, pops. Resistance. 4 hour below the 200 EMA. And actually, let me go ahead fix. This is why you gotta do analysis on your computer. I did it on my phone and I messed up. See that? Look at you, Jay, bro. Let me see the XY. Have we reached the 200 EMA? Not yet. We're getting there. I want to see what happens in the 200 EMA. We're so close to it. People do make money off of them. Yeah, mostly inside traders. The rock pullers, you know. They hype it and they take the money. I've experienced that in here already, bro. Whenever you have an audience, people can put money into it and you can take it from them. And I don't like doing that to my people. See that 200 EMA? That's what I'm waiting for the dollar to reach. Yeah, I want to see what it does here. MP is running like a forest, Let me see MP real quick. Bro, but didn't I tell you, bro, that I mean, I'm not a mind reader, but I can tell you what patterns we need to look for. Whenever we go to all-time highs and whatever, we have a major trend line, we break it, we try to break out, right? And then we retest to create higher lows. Bro, literally, that's what happened, 64.6. Look at that, man. Beautiful. So the best entry obviously was going to be here, right? So the risk was lower. So maybe you were trying to enter here, but you just didn't know where the bottom was. So entering maybe here, like around here, would have been fine. But the best entry would have been here because of the break of a trend line. You can go to the 1 hour and just see it. That break of a trend line was true. And not only that, we got the RSI cross over here and the 2-pole oscillator giving us signs. So using those instruments definitely help to guide to a better decision. You know what I mean? Let me get back to my DXY. I want to see what's gonna happen here at the 200 EMA. So we're literally there, bro. Man, and I had so many, bro. I literally closed my entries this morning. I was like, well, it did profit. Let me get out. Man, leaving me behind, bro. Politics senseless. I think politics, monetary policy has been making more sense. I think it's just personal politics that have been very clustered up. I feel like there's a lot of bad players out there, and some people need to pay the price for it. But monetary policy right now is, we already know what's happening. There's money coming in and getting invested in specific areas. So that's why we see the money going up, or certain things going up. Look at gold, bro. Gold is going up too. Between gold and, bro, everything, like gold and the dollar going up both. Crazy. And while that happens, Bitcoin at 92,000. Look at that, bro. Look at that support. Oh, dang it, bro. Second rejection on the same area. See the DXY reaching the 200 EMA. It may break it. It may break it. And come back down. If it does come back down, we already know what to do, bro. It's just a buy. Man, I totally expected this to happen, bro. Look at this. Already move. The move today is 35 pips for the Euro USD. USD APY reaching a resistance. Let's see what happens here, bro, because this is what I was looking for. This is the move I was waiting for. 200 EMA. MP materials. Let's see what's happening there. See how it's looking. We are at resistance as well, but this may break, bro. This resistance may be broken. Look at that. Look at that. 64.68. This is looking good, bro. This is one of the best that I'm looking over here. I don't like the Venezuela drama. We are only attacking them for banning issuing borrowing. The bankers, tiny hats control us. Yeah, the banks, they do. I don't like the Venezuela situation because Venezuela has great people, but there's people that definitely think that there's a dictatorship. They elected somebody and Maduro was the winner. It didn't make sense, while everybody else was saying that the other party was winning. So I love Venezuelan people, bro. I don't think there's nothing against them with the situation. It's just, well, the government, US government, is doing whatever the heck they want to do. It's crazy. Venezuela stopped letting banks give loans. That's what killed Napoleon. Interesting. Interesting fact. I didn't know that, bro. Look at MP materials, bro. 65. Told you. Let's go. Let's break it. Let's break it. Let's break that area. And let me look at the DXY. Bro, we hit the 200 EMA. Look. The 200 EMA. Bro. Yo. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. Yo, that freaking EMAs are talking to me, bro. Exponential moving averages. I told you. And look, what happens whenever that happens? Look how Euro, GBP, and Euro USD are changing direction. USD JPY as well, bro. Because we reached that stupid 200 EMA. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So look at that. And MP materials. Let's see if it's getting strength. I think if the dollar goes down, we're gonna get strength enough to break this resistance, and we're already breaking it, bro. 65.46. Let's go. Bible Thumper is now a legit subscriber, bro. He's a moderator now. With the power, with great power comes great responsibility. Okay. Look at that, bro. 65.41. For Bible Thumper to go to the next level, he has to add the songs on his Spotify playlists. That's it. By the way, I have a show this Friday. I may stream it. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it here or on the King David channel. Maybe I'll do it here because this is more focused in music. But yeah, I'm having a show this Friday, bro, and I wanna stream it. I'm gonna be doing videos and clips and everything, the whole shebang. The whole shebang. See what happens here, bro. Look at that, breaking the resistance. 65.70, bro. Oh, bro, for sure we're gonna get to that 77, bro. And I know you're gonna take some profit, bro. You said 88, but I feel like you should lower it a little bit, maybe. But, and just keep in mind, maybe you don't close everything, right? Just close partially. So you can let one run, because I think this can go back to 97, bro. So follow your strategy, but leave one for me open, at least one share or whatever it is that you got. If you're doing options, forget about it. Just close everything, bro. We're gonna break that resistance. Already broke it. 1 hour above the 200 EMA. We got 12 more minutes to go, bro. Look at that. We're at resistance, so we're very cautious here, bro. Literally at our resistance. And we're a little bit overbought in the 30 minutes. 1 hour we are overbought. 4 hour we're still good. 4 hours is still good, bro. 65.6. There's people taking profits. That's the resistance. There you go. So I push down a little bit. DXY rejecting the 200. Look, look at that. Look at that. Oh, we barely touched it. I thought we were gonna touch it. Barely touched it, bro. Look at the British pound, bro. British pound already going up. USD JPY rejecting. Let's see how far it goes. Bitcoin 92,000, bro. Back to 92K. Google 303. Oh, 303 for Google, bro. Oh my god, massive candle today, bro. Apple 271, Nvidia 187. Look at Nvidia, bro. Nvidia is, I know there's a lot of people calling a bubble over here in AI, and I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, you guys don't understand the capacity for technology. Technology can definitely keep growing, bro. That's the only thing. The big boys are the good. The big boys are doing good. Yep. I know, right? The big boys are doing good. TerraWolf is 1274, bro. Let's go. Bro, if TerraWolf goes back up, I'm gonna throw a part. No. I'm gonna be happy about it. I really want to see TerraWolf break, and I want to see TerraWolf at 40s. I'm gonna be honest, but 1273 is what we got right now. Rivian 1478. Rivian creating rejections. That's good. That's good. MP materials. That resistance is tough, bro. This may be the last touch of a resistance before we can push up, bro. Just keep in mind, there's people taking profits now. So one last downside could definitely be a good thing. That last push down, if we stay above this trend line, is gonna be the best thing. It's gonna be the best entry, bro. Okay, the DXY still in the uptrend, bro. Gold's 4,127, bro. You remember that guy that said that gold was gonna tank? Look at that, bro. The heck. That guy. See, that's what sometimes I don't like people that come over here and they just start saying stuff. I mean, I let them because this is an open conversation. But there are cases where I'm like, bro, I mean, you gotta be very open-minded. If I say down or up, it can happen because, look, whenever he told us about that, Eve has never gone down from there, bro. Look at that. That was a strong support. We broke out of this trend line, created a flag, retested the flag when it was broken, created some highs. It's a lower high, so that's something definitely we're gonna keep an eye on. But we broke this trend line here, bro. So we broke it and we went up. That's it. Gold tank, that doesn't happen. Yeah, gold created new all-time high, so yeah, and it can tank. It can go down, but not tank, bro. Like, I mean, already tanked when he was here, bro. This was the gold tank. I think he was late. I think the guy was late. Yo, the dollar is still strong, bro. Dollar still strong. This is nothing. See what happens here. Well, my bro, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I gotta go work. So I got important stuff that I gotta deal with. But I wanna say thank you all, Bible Thumper. I wanna say thank you to your fellow bacon. That's awesome. Hareja. Thank you for stopping by, saying hi. You already know, guys, we do the videos con mucho amor. And if you have any questions, submit them. And we do the videos con mucho amor. And as always, have a beautiful day. Let's go.